everybody. Welcome back to part 3 of Penumbra Overture. Back where we left off. Can't hear what they're saying. So, got the lighter, got this backstrom. Yep. Trying to figure out how to get in there. We didn't look over here, did we? Reams of wiring. Okay. And some boots. What's in here? A storage crate for transporting ore, I suppose. There's a draft coming from the base. Right. So this is where we need to take and move it, but we have to take these things out first to lighten the load here. And then we'll be able to drag this box like so. You gotta move it better than that. Can't drag it over it. Trapdoor must lead deeper into the rock, to some kind of basement. Which way does it want to open? It doesn't want to open anyway. There it goes. Looks like someone's removed the ladder from these hooks with a pretty blunt saw. Okay, before we go down there. What's in here? Okay. Whatever that's for. More batteries. More medicine. Nothing on the top. Save spot. It was different but the same. That time, like I had more control, but over what? See, I'm quick saving as I go, but definitely worth quick saving when you do a hard save. Okay, so there's just nothing else to do in here. All right. Go down there. There's also a door this way. And it's locked. Okay, so we have to go down. Creepy. Fucking bugs. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't bust that till I see. Looks as if this basement caved in some years ago. Something's tunneled through here more recently, though. What sort of creature makes these markings? Guess you can't bust those. And this is metal, so... wish there was something in those. Something we could take. Ugh. Was that a spider? I don't like spiders. Yeah. I don't like spiders either. I think that's when the screen kind of does that flash. I think that's when it's making an autosave. Ugh, spiders. I guess let's start left. There's the ladder. Okay, gotta put the hammer away. It's back here. Nothing apparently. So, gotta kind of drag it. Goes on the hook, right? There you go. So now we can get back out. Okay, we went left. Let's go right. Ugh. A horrible sight. Luckily it's mummified, or else the smell would have been awful. So that's one of those dogs that is up there. Gross. Okay. Dry, dusty old bags. Looks like something other than bags to me. Another flare up. Don't destroy it. Some sort of diary entries. Don't destroy it. Scientific findings 1, day 1. I begin this record still in the hope that the great work we have undertaken here might one day be of scientific value, despite the chaos which has ensued in the 6 hours previous. My aim is to remain secure until what help there may be arrives, and to that end I have barricaded myself into a small workshop area in the abandoned part of the mine. I hope that the meager food rations here will keep me alive, and that those I hide from will not jeopardize that. Perhaps this mine really is cursed. It's almost precisely 30 years since the incident that brought us here. 30 years. Now, 30 years on, fate has struck again. I forecasted that today the rescue crews would arrive, but I can only hypothesize that they would be unaware of my location, and hence busy themselves evacuating the other survivors. If they have not arrived by tomorrow, I will go out in search of them. Yeah, that was day 3. Now we're on day 6. My first mistake was to make assumptions on the matter of rescue. My second mistake was to make assumptions on the safety of this mine. My third mistake was to act on both those assumptions in going outside of my safe haven. My best estimate is that I left the workshop where I was secured about 2 days ago in search of aid, and I have found only danger. I approached the old living quarters, but curiously could find no sign of life whatsoever. I returned in what I thought was the direction from which I had come, but soon found myself in an unfamiliar locale. Confused but focused, I attempted to make my way home, but found myself threatened by some species of feral creature, which seemed to have made this old mine its home. Although the specimen bore significant interest to me, I chose to retreat, only to find myself outmaneuvered and outnumbered by the beasts. I turned and ran, injuring my ankle in the process, which I believe now is most likely a sprain rather than a fracture. For some time I cowered and fled into the dark, but a few hours ago I discovered a door leading to a small, disguised part of the mine, the key for which I still have in my pocket. Within that area I discovered this storeroom, and I think it should keep me safe for some time. This place is a maze. My lesson learned. I will not venture out again until I am certain the area is safe. Day 19. Rescue seems increasingly unrealistic. Supplies diminishing. Lots of spiders in this place. I do not like spiders. Day 34. I caught one of the accursed 8-legged beasts nestling in my open mouth when I woke up this morning. In my surprise, I swallowed it. It's not so much the act of swallowing which concerns me, but the genus of arachnid. It would be unlikely that a cave-dwelling spider would be venomous to any significant degree, but the possibility troubles me all the same. Day 35. Any known venom would have affected me by now, and so today is the first minor cause for celebration I have had since the incident. But luckily, coincidence, this revelation also means I have discovered a virtually inexhaustible supply of nutrition. I intend to venture into the basement beneath this storeroom in the name of science to discover more about these creatures' natural habitat. Day 50. For 4 days now, I have been surviving solely off the quite considerably sustenance provided by the spiders. For some time, I was struggling to gather enough of the crunchy little morsels. However, Lady Luck smiled on me once more when the batteries in my torch died, and I made a second life-saving finding. The creature's natural habitat is the dark. With my light now diminished, I need only lie still for a few minutes, and I will have attracted enough of the beasts for a rather hearty meal. Alright. Gross. So dude is eating these spiders. I'm hearing them, but I'm not seeing them. That steam could blister flesh from bone in an instant. I know, I've seen it happen. Alright, so we don't want to go that way. Okay, I think that's where the dog was. That's where the ladder was, and a dead end. That's back the way we came. So we actually cannot go this way yet. So where do we go? Well, we can. We just have to wait until it's not active. And then run. Okay. If it weren't for the size of the pieces, I would say that it looks like an eggshell. Well, I don't think it's an eggshell. Log of some sort. Scientific findings 2, day 71. My earlier assumptions on the benign nature of my cellmates may have been made in error. After careful autopsy, I am concerned that there may be a small volume of natural chemicals stored in the stomach, which, if ingested regularly over a period of time, may become psychotropic or even lethal. My only real chance is to break out of here and raid any stashes of supplies I can find. However, the evidence against such a move is insurmountable. 1, I have no source of light. 2, I swore to myself I wouldn't leave until I heard human voices outside. 3, the spiders are so tasty. Day 100. Let's went from day 71 to 100. From the marks I have been making on the walls, and my scribbled diary entries, which in the dark may amount to an illegible scrawl, today is the 100th day of my new life. Over the past month, my edible friends have become more and more aggressive, and have swelled in number and size. Whether or not this is a result of my plundering their ecosystem, I am unsure. However, at this rate of growth, they will soon be too large to crawl through the gaps in the walls. For all I know, I could only be seeing the tip of the iceberg. If all fails and I'm never recovered, I hope at least that my study of, and indeed involvement with, these fascinating creatures will one day be regarded as an important point in natural history. The greatest names in modern science got there more through fluke than talent, and it appears that this role has extended itself to my discovery of this delicious new species. I only pray that the second role deems my breakthrough too insignificant, for all great discoveries tend to consume their inventor. Okay. Alrighty. So, continue on this way. Rumble, rumble. It's not good. Okay. Finally, this must be all that's left of the basement storage. That lock looks rather worse for the wear. There's pipes leading. So I'm sure we can bust this. Safe. I am shutting this door. Alright, what do we got? More paint. Hospital gray. Can't move them. What do we got here? Can't really read that. Oh, a lighter refill canister. So, can drop it on there. Combined fluid lighter gas with empty lighter. This should fire up now. Okay, so yeah, you can't use that as a light source. It's meant to fill up and ready to burn. It's used to light the fuse that we're going to need. Getting a drink. Okay. Yeah, you'll have to bear with me on drinking while I'm talking. Just kind of need to. Okay, just a cog, I guess. No comment. Okay, chest. Got more batteries. And then this should turn off the steam. Safely move. You can come back here, but doesn't appear to be anything back here. Alright. Get out the weapon. Well, I gotta open this first. Alright. So, back. Dog. Yeah. Alright, so ready to leave, I would say. Looks at the basement's card. Years caved in years ago, something tunneled through. You already read that. Nope. Not very cool. Up we go. Oop, just kind of like... I think someone's been dragged through here. I've never seen so much blood before. It's my best chance to get some answers. Who else is still down here? Okay, you mean dragged that floor. We're gonna go save again. Alright. What does this say? Thole. I don't know what a thole is. Okay. So. Okay. Yeah, I'm closing the doors. Years and years of reports, logs, and files just left here to gather dust. There's probably a century of life and death right here at my feet. Right. Nothing. Pencil. Old key. This key's old and scratched, but looks to be in one piece. Last thing written by a madman. Spider Hater's Note. Day 200. It has been some time since I recorded any findings in relation to the spiders with whom I have shared my existence with for the past 8 months, partially due to my enforced retreat from their basement territory. Not too long ago, their behavior became overtly aggressive, and so I have attempted to barricade the main entrance to their lair and secured myself within one of the smaller rooms above it, the only one with an operational door lock. The other reason is that I have been recovering from a minor operation, which I was forced to conduct myself, without the aid of anesthesia. Even if I did have any anesthesia or surgical tools, I couldn't afford to be less than diligent in my work. So anesthesic was out. Surgical tools are all well and good, but although it may be becoming old and rusty, I still trust my penknife to do the job just as well. The procedure itself was elementary enough, a simple amputation of a non-vital organ. I began to notice a thick, glue-like substance forming on my tongue, and was forced to accept that it had become infected through constant toxin ingestion. Day 300. Another century of days comes and goes. It seems like so long since I escaped here. At some stage since my last entry, I attempted to return from whence I came. That from which I originally was fleeing seems a fate far worse than the one I now face. However, in the time since I arrived from the larger mine system, a cave-in has occurred, blocking any further progress. I was forced to return and accept whatever end life has in store for me. I still hear my aggressive little friends scratching on the door to my cell. Well, at least there's one little more positive. This is one little more positive, although I'd question its motivation. What do we got? Huh? Okay. More drawings. You can just kind of walk into the doors too. Yeah. Ew. And ew. So this is the dude's tongue that he cut out of his own mouth. That's what this is. It looks like an internal organ, maybe an animal tongue. Well, I don't know. That's pretty gross. And then the largest spider I have ever seen, with its gut carved open. Ugh. Gross. Nothing under the table. Ugh. Just gonna leave that tongue in here. Okay. Let's move ahead here. We did get a key for. Is this open now? This hole isn't large enough for a man. Not that I'd go anywhere near it, even if it was. What burrowed out of this tunnel? Two beef jerkies. Alright. So, the dude that was in here, I guess he got dragged out and through that hole. That's what I'm guessing. Nothing down in that. Nothing back here. Still skittering. Make another hard save. Okay, so we have a key. And we've done everything there is to do. So, there's nothing else to do in here. Okay. See, I'm kind of turning my lights off. Alright, so we've been to the office and we've been to the storage room. So yeah, you can kill these dogs. Should at least have a hammer out. I hear him, but I don't see him. Okay, workshop. That's the next. Area. Oh, there's a map right here. Workshop. Explosives. Right. So we go in the workshop first. Gotta put this away. Jotted down a note. What note? It's not a note. To-do list. I found a locked door in the middle of the line. Yeah, you did. So I think we maybe try the key. Nice. I'm going to barricade this. Try to anyway. Staying low. This is really a stealth game, kinda. I don't know what this is in these bags. Mining slag, maybe. Okay. I think we're okay for the moment. Let's go over here. Ooh. Might be a good idea to block the door. That dog creature's back there that I don't want to be sneaking up on me. I did barricade it. Guess I could barricade it more. He's coming. Oh yeah, he's coming. Let's go over here. And get away. What do we got here? Who's busting through? It's Richa right here. Alright, that's the 30-minute timer. So we're going to stop here, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.